It took a while. I was a kid, you know, King James Version. I prayed for understanding, and maybe because I was a child and I really meant it, I was able to get it. Because I started reading that everything I was reading was not lining up with what they teach you on Sunday. And I kept reading, it kept being different. And I was a kid, so I thought maybe I was reading something wrong or I didn't have some understanding. It took me a while for me to realize it wasn't about me being right or wrong. It's the Word is right. And what the Word says is completely different from what they're going to teach you. I'm not going to teach you what's in that book. Got to read it. I was 5, started. By the time I was 8, I made it to Deuteronomy 28. At the end of Deuteronomy 28, I remember it clearly. I read it. I looked up and I said, wow, really? Wow, this is awesome. I was like, I know the only people that fit what's in this book of who it says that the true house of Israel is, the lost tribes of Israel. They're lost. You know, they say they're scattered. We don't know who they are. I know who they are. It's clear. It's you guys.
What do you mean by you guys?
The folks that were sent through the transatlantic slave trade. The folks that are still in the lands of their captivity. Israel is in the lands of their captivity. There is no creation of the so-called Israel in 1948. That does not fit prophecy. There's people over there that call themselves Ashkenaz. I'm a Gentile. You know, we're Gentiles. And I mean, like, I wasn't brainwashed. I got the Bible before they do the brainwashing of the programming and try to make you think Egypt is white, which is ridiculous because it's Africa. So, you know, all that's Africa. So, you know, I'm thinking clearly because I'm reading, I know what's going on, you know. And, like, I was a weird kid. I thought a lot. I thought about things. And, you know, my mom, she was really cool because she never taught me no kind of hate. She taught me to respect. For why I say Satan, Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9. I know those who say they are Jews, but do lie, and are of the synagogue of Satan. That's true. 1/3, because that's true, so the rest of it's true. You guys' story's in there, and it's all true. Lines up perfectly. It's all thing that makes any kind of sense. 1/3 of all nations will be left at the very, very end.
You said
and
of
1/3,
Israel, right?
1/3 of Israel. You guys.
Shalom, shalom, family. It's Yehuda here again, and as you can see, this awakening, it cannot be stopped. If people will stop being lazy and pick up books and read them themselves, aka the Bible, aka a history book, they'll all be able to recognize and understand that the transatlantic slave trade truly was prophesied in Deuteronomy 28, specifically the 68th verse. And with all this coming on, I wonder when they're going to finally make changes to the Anti-Defamation League. All of these countries where we have been scattered on slave ships, the lands of our captivities. I wonder when they're going to finally recognize us for who we are, because just like they're trying to do it in California, but I kind of feel like there's a trick in there with California and New York. In case you aren't aware, they're trying to pass legislation for reparations for the descendants of the slaves of the transatlantic slave trade. I think in California, they're trying to give them $223,000, but the Hispanic population are actually trying to combat that and trying to get something out of it. Basically, it's trying to stop what they have going. And I know in New York, they're creating a commission to see what they should potentially do. But in this hour, in this age, be vigilant, pay attention, because there's a lot of deceptions afoot. Because if they do decide to finally give us reparations, that's going to put the biggest target on our backs. Because with the fall of this economy and with all the shortages and droughts and famines going on, if they find out that we get all this money, and if we're still in the lands of our captivity, that's just another way for them to come for us. Why do you think they came out with movies like Get Out? Subliminal messaging. Sooner or later, we're going to have to go back to the wilderness. I understand we're in the wilderness of the people, but sooner or later, we're going to have to leave these lands, and that nation is going to have to be built anew. So, just wanted to share this with you all. But please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like and share our content. And until next time, peace, family.
You're going to be.
Whoa.